Hello, we are Genesis and Lisandro, and today we are gonna show you our final project about solid waste mismanagement. It is located at Dominican Republic, and the issue are industrial cafeteria produce a lot of waste, especially food scraps and plastic. We usually throw away instead of reduce or recycle. This case study looks at poor waste management in food services located in Haina. Okay, as a team, we identified the problem. The problem is the daily generation of large volumes of mixed waste with our recovery system. As you can see in the photos, there are many scrap and there are disposable objects and also as you can see in the photos, now we are going to present the currently process that we have in the factory. The solid waste mismanagement in the industrial cafeteria is conducted without segregation at the source. Food waste, road and cook is disposed of in the same containers as you can see in the photos. There are the trash cans that we have in the kitchen and also in the food court. Well, teacher, as you saw in the past slides, we put all the scraps and all the trash in the same bag, in the same container, and they we put together all the trash, and we take that bag and we wait, and we just take the data of the result. Also, we identify other key observations in our project, and we have a high dependence on single-use plastics as cups and trays, and also, as I mentioned before, the poor segregation of the food, plastics, and cardboard are mixed, making recycle nearly impossible due to the contamination.
So Genesis, what we are doing right now?
Well, that what we're doing right now is trying to explain the root causes that we determine on the investigation of the main issue that we have, and we classify them as operational causes, organizational causes, and technical causes. Um, in the first one, in operational causes, we have absence of waste segregation, uh, as we saw in the past slide, and also the use of the single container that we put all the food scrap together in the same container, and also the organizational causes we have low environmental awareness, and also the lack of training in waste separation practices at the in the process. And also in the technical causes, focus limited to total waste weight and no waste characterization of dirt by waste type.
Interesting. So after completing all this information, what is the impact that all these things have on us?
Well, we have many impacts. We classify as environmental and social and health, and also the economic impacts. In the first one, we have soil and land. We're affected in the microplastic pollution, and also in the air we have the methane emission from decomposing food and toxic gases from plastic burning, and the water we have fats, oils, and plastic reaching water system in the
Well, the first solution that we found to solve those problems is a circular economy implementation. The first one is plastics warehouse. It's just so plastic that it's gonna be sold to recycling companies for 7 pesos, well, 7 Dominican pesos per kilogram. After that, in the carbon session or carbon session management, we try to reuse for internal shipping and sold for 3,500 Dominican pesos per ton. At the end, we try to do with the glass processing. We just ground and sold for an international company for $3 per ton.
Okay, I'm gonna explain you right now an integrated solid waste management solution. I mean ISWM, which one is focuses on improving how waste is handled in our organization. And what was the whole solution that we found to fight with this problem? First, we work in a waste segregation and training program for our food service staff. These programs This program ensures that employees understand how to properly separate wasting using clear labor bins and, and so tools to separate it. The objective is to promote recycling and reuse, reducing the amount of waste sent to landfills, encourage and sustainable habits in daily operation. Additionally, additionally, a storage facility was created to collect separate plastic waste. This plastic is sold to recycling companies, generating economic benefits to our company and reducing the environmental impact. The next step is organic waste, such as food scrap. Those ones properly separated and stored and designed to some bins. Instead of being discarded, it is donated to nearby communities and those one is used as an animal feed. This initiative creates social benefit by supporting local communities and also reduces the volume of organic waste that would otherwise go to the landfill. So with that program to train our staff to how to separate the food and the trash, we encourage sustainable habits and daily operation.
Organic food waste is separate and stored in designed bins. After that, we donate to nearby communities for animal feed like pigs and goats, creating with that social benefits and reducing organic waste disposal. With the hazardous substance, we try to remove to properly package and transfer to the environment department for appropriate treatment and disposal. The cardboard in good condition is reused for internal packaging, while that damaged cardboard is stored and sold to a local recycler for 3,500 pesos and reducing paper waste and generation income. We create an environmental program to promote recycling campaigns for reforestation activities and educational visits from school and college to raise environmental awareness. We try to find a natural and basic solution to try to promote the 3R recycle, reuse, and, and reduce.
Environmental benefits are a key driver behind these systems. Proper treatment and recovery of organic waste significantly reduce environmental impacts, including pollution and greenhouse gases emission. This is for align with SDG 12, which is focuses on responsible consumption and production by reducing G12, 13, which promotes climate action through methane and emission reduction. Economically, sustainable waste management system
offer clear advantage. They help lower disposal costs by minimizing the volume of waste that is sent to landfill and that promote more efficient use of resources. Additionally, they can measure nature and makes them switchable for large applications, including industrial cafeterias that where waste generation is significant and continuous. In conclusion, proper waste segregation at the sources transform a solid waste management problem into an operational and environmental improvement opportunity. So aligning to the industrial cafeteria with Dominican Republic Law 225/20 and the Sustainable Development Goal, particular SDG 12 on responsible consumption and production. We find all the solution to try to solve the problem in our cafeteria, and we hope that that is the best way to try to recycle our green place.